Hey guys, I've told you guys so many times that I love fall, I love the weather and everything, and one of the main things that I love about fall is the makeup trends that come up. Defining your features is what the main attention is to, and if you guys saw my last makeup tutorial, it was my everyday fall makeup, and I didn't do the typical, hello doggy barking, typical dark berry lip and neutral eye. I did a neutral eye, but I just kind of mixed it up a little bit. He's gonna keep barking, I'm sorry. Today I'm going to be going into the fall makeup trends, and these are kind of my essentials, looking into the trends, what fall is all about this year. Fall is about enhancing your natural features. So those are kind of the trends that I'm going to be talking about today, so I hope you enjoy. First thing I'm going to talk about is nail polish, and these are different colors than I mentioned in my I Heart Fall tag. These are more on trend. The big color of this fall season is Mulberry. I hope I'm saying that right, but it's basically just a dark maroonish red. Two of the three nail polishes that I'm going to show you today are in that same color family. Now you can see that these two are totally different, and I actually prefer this one. But this one is Bahama Mama, right? Yes, Bahama Mama by Essie. And it's just a beautiful wine shade, and it's great if you're wanting more of a purple hue to that red. What I prefer, which I've never really liked red nail polish before, but this one is called Bloodline, and it looks very, very red in this, but it's not totally red. Bloodline is a perfect name for this. I don't know if you guys watch Vampire Diaries, but the blood bags, this might be really gross, but the blood bags they use that they show, it's obviously not real blood, but it kind of has a bluish tint to it because that's what our natural blood is. Inside of our body, our blood is blue, it's not red. So this is kind of like that transitioning into the oxidized red color. That sounds so weird. I'm sorry if this grosses some of you out, but it's a really pretty color and the camera isn't doing it justice. But if you like red, this is great. This is by CND, and this was sent to me a while ago. I'm not by any means being sponsored to show this. They don't even know that I still have this probably. This other one is also by Essie, which is surprising because Essie isn't my favorite nail polish brand, but this color is called Buy Me a Cameo, and this is not this mulberry color, but it's kind of like a rose gold champagne shade, and I just love this for fall because it's not kind of bright enough to be summer and spring. It's very subtle, but it catches the eye. I feel like this fits more into the fall and winter time as opposed to spring and summer. So these are my top three nail polishes for fall. Since I said that the face trend of the fall is about having a very natural face, what I recommend is to take a BB cream, and this one is from the drugstore, and I love it. I've tried the Too Faced one, and that's good too. It's a little bit thicker, and I just think this one is all you need. Obviously, you can put concealer on if you need to cover any blemishes or anything, but this, I'm in the shade Light Medium. This is by Maybelline, and I think it's awesome. But this will just give you that nice, fresh face, and it'll be more moisturizing than a very cakey, high coverage foundation. In the fall and winter, your skin is drier, so you want that added moisture, and if you have oily skin, it isn't going to make your skin look more oily. It's just going to be lighter on your skin so that you aren't caking as much on. To add on to the moisture in your face that you want for fall and winter, this is a highlighter. I prefer liquid highlighter. It's a little bit more tricky to use, trickier. I don't think that was a word. A cream is than a powder because a powder is a little more forgiving than liquid because liquid can dry, but I really like this one. Me, I'm pretty sure is the brand, and it's Beat the Blues in the shade Sunbeam. I was sent this by a girl named Chantel out in England, and we just did a swap a while ago, and this is one of the things she sent me, and it's just a really pretty gold shimmery highlight. It's very natural looking, which I love. I also love Benefit High Beam. This was just the closest to me, so I grabbed this one. Can you see that? It doesn't look oily, it just looks very nice and fresh. I am so excited about this eye trend because I feel like this is so flattering on pretty much everyone. But the big eye trend, besides jewel tones, that's a little bit later and more into the winter. You want pretty jewel toned eyes. But this fall, the big eye trend is brown sultry eyes. And the best way to come across doing that is smudging a dark brown into your upper and lower lash line. Girls send me messages and ask me how to get that kind of sultry look, and it's smudging dark brown on the lower lash line. Not black, because black is a little too harsh. I love my Stila in the No palette because they are matte, and I feel like matte is, I guess, in a way, sexier because the glitter doesn't get in the way and it doesn't look as cheesy almost. But any of these, like up here and down here, I feel like brown looks more, not natural because your eyes aren't dark brown, but it does look more natural and not as harsh and a little more welcoming. But it's a great way to get that sultry look, which is great for fall. So I'm really excited that that is the trend because I love doing that anyway. A big thing for fall is emphasizing big brows. Now you don't want to get all caterpillar brows and make them all crazy. You just want to really define them and emphasize and enhance the color of your eyebrows. I love my Anastasia brow, yeah. It's either Anastasia or Anastasia. Lastly, I'm going to be talking about the lips. And the big lip trend, well, there's two. There's natural lips to go with the whole natural face, and then the typical fall berry bold lip. Not very bold, berry bold. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the berry colors first. And first one is not related to the other one. So, Lipstick Queen, and this is in the shade 11 Minutes. This is a twisty gloss applicator, and this is the color. It's a very pretty purple. It looks kind of pink on camera, but it's not. It's a purple, almost kind of purple fuchsia, but that's pretty if you want a lighter color than a deep, deep berry. If your complexion maybe calls for lighter shades if you don't have as dark features. Revlon lip butters, and I'm sure you have had your ears talked off about Revlon lip butters. Berry Smoothie, Raspberry Pie, and Sugar Plum. So I'm going to go ahead right into these. This one right here is Sugar Plum, and this is more of a natural berry color, a little more mauve than bright. This is Raspberry Pie, which is probably the most bold, and it's more kind of red fuchsia, kind of similar to 11 Minutes, but 11 Minutes is very purple. You can't tell, but it is very purple. And then this is Berry Smoothie, which is my favorite because it's the most wearable. It goes with a lot more because it's not as bold. Now, going into the other trend, which is natural lip colors. I have 3 products for you. This one you've seen me talk about so many times. I used this in my last tutorial, but this is the Buxom Big and Healthy lipstick in the shade Sydney. This is a matte shade. This was the My Lips But Better shade that I was talking about. And it's so nice. I love the way these apply. This is a small size. The actual size is much bigger. And I think it's a great price for the amount you get. This is a lip tar by OCC, and it's going to look very orange in the camera. But I love these because a little goes a long way. And this is great if you want that natural My Lips But Better color, but you have a little bit of a darker complexion and more kind of orange undertones. So it is pretty orange, but it's not like orange lips. It's more natural than doing a bright peach lip. So that's just another option. And the last one is more if you have blue undertones in your skin, and I love the way this feels on my skin. This is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balm Stain, and it's in the shade Honey. And that's right here. Like I said, this one's a little more blue undertones. It's similar to Sydney, but it is more blue, so it's just a nice little mauve. Those are my lip trends, and actually that is all for all of my fall trends this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other video requests, please post them in the comments below because I can't do videos you actually want to see unless I know what you actually want to see. This video was actually requested, so thank you for requesting. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and add me on Facebook. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!